So we'd see The Rock arrive at the very start of the show. We'd later on see Roman Reigns, who was particularly very happy tonight, arrive as well. But they would make us wait for the main event. Something crucially important did play out during the show though. On the bump on Wednesday, it was announced that the Grayson Waller effect will be at the Elimination Chamber with Cody and Seth. And we'd see Grayson Waller with Paul Heyman, obviously coming up with some kind of strategy, some kind of plan for the Elimination Chamber event. What could that be? Going to be interesting. Roman would start by saying, tonight they fix everything. The Rock is a member of the Bloodline. And out came, to still the same theme song, Hollywood Rock. The heel turn is official. This is the Rock we've been waiting for, isn't it? And oh my God, wasn't he savage, talking about the fans' future inbred children, saying that the fans broke the record tonight for the largest gathering of trailer park trash he's ever seen. He would liken Cody's story to that of the losing team of the Super Bowl, saying they took it like men. Cody's crying about finishing the story. He's already lost to Roman Reigns. Rock would say that Cody's story is about to come to an end while the Bloodlines is just getting started. And he would even finish it off with, if you smell what the Bloodline is cooking. Oh my God. This is all it needed to be. I know there'll be people that want more and want to know what's going to happen at WrestleMania, but I was more interested in the fact The Rock got the hand signal wrong. He's made his own thing. He's giving everyone the L rather than the one to the sky. Why? Fun though. This is things you might have missed from WWE Smackdown. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. The soundtrack for WWE 2K24 was revealed today. There's some interesting songs on there. I've listened to a few of them to sort of see what they're like. They're okay. Gotta admit though, my favourite, mainly just because of the name, is in the bottom left of the screen. Big Rig by Pigs. This is them, and let's be fair, if you didn't know who they were, you're never gonna forget that name, are you? What? For those that wondered on Monday, yes, SmackDown indeed did have the same scheme going on now as Raw with the black background on the LED boarding. Oh, it happened. It's been a while. Kevin came in like a wrecking ball. No, he's not reacting to my singing. He's reacting to the fact Dirty Dom come out and did a promo. And of course, no one likes to hear that. The crowd again booing Dirty Dom. There would be an R-Truth sighting though. It looked like maybe R-Truth was going to help Dom. For those wondering, you actually did just slightly see R-Truth come out from under the ring. And of course, later on in the match, he'd refused to give Dom the chair, which would allow Kevin Owens to pick up the win. But even Kevin Owens wasn't impressed by R-Truth, man. I like that. They're faces, they respect each other, but I don't like why you was out here. You shouldn't have come out here. That's a great vibe. Drew McIntyre said, though, it doesn't matter who qualifies for the Elimination Chamber, because he's not doing this for himself. He's doing it for Raw, for the world title. And then he was interrupted by LA Knight, who would say that your moment can be stolen one more time. He said there was room on the tombstone for one more name, that being DM Punk. I think he was meant to say DM Hunk. LA Knight would call Drew McIntyre an old timer, which would lead Drew McIntyre to go into savage mode onto Twitter to point out that LA Knight is older than Drew McIntyre. Love it. Tonight was Logan Paul's first television match for WWE. And I've got to be honest, okay? I know Logan Paul's a massive star, but I'm missing something. This kid wanted his Prime bottle signed. Instead, Logan Paul stuck his chewed gum onto the top of the bottle, and the kid loved it. What? If a celebrity or anyone tried to give me their chewed gum, I'd throw it back at them. Are you mad? What? Like, that's totally going on eBay, isn't it? We would revisit the feud between Logan Paul and The Miz for this Elimination Chamber qualification match, which would see Logan Paul win to round out the match. Now we know the six men: Kevin Owens, LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, and Logan Paul. I think it's going to be pretty fun. During this match, though, we'd see, watching on, Nick Aldis with Jade Cargill, Bron Breakker, Bianca Belair, and most importantly, Liv Morgan. Now, this would be important because just after the match, we would see Tiffany sort of talking trash to Bianca and Liv, but they did interrupt Jade and Bron with their SmackDown contracts. Interestingly, we would see Bron Breakker sign his, but Jade did not. So is Jade going to go to Monday Night Raw? Tiffany would do this because earlier on in the night, she qualified for the Money in the Bank match in a match with Zelina Vega. Now, this obviously took social media by storm. There was a blackout during the match on the screens at home because obviously there was a wardrobe malfunction from a moonsault to the outside by Zelina. I think she might have caught Tiffany's top on the way down. But nonetheless, this match was won by Tiffany with the distraction from Legado costing Zelina the match. So we're continuing that feud as well as giving Tiffany a good showing. By the way, throughout tonight, they kept putting the superstar rankings for 2K24 in the bottom left of the screen. I thought that was a great way to do it. Rather than just do like a YouTube thing for 2K gamers to watch, it's on the actual show. That's pretty cool. Io, Kyrie, and Asuka would like to sort of send a warning tonight to Bayley and Dakota Kai, saying that Dakota was just as stupid as Bayley for making the decision she made last week. Note, though, they still go by Damage Control. Damage Control is now a trio again. We also got another team name revealed today as Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne will now be called New Catch Republic. Why? 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 Like, what's wrong with British Strong Style? Please? But as they get their name, another one may be breaking up as the OC had a lot of issues tonight. Carl Anderson and AJ Styles really getting up in each other's faces. Surely that's got to result in a match of some sort. It was Naomi's first match back on SmackDown tonight. And interestingly, a brand new theme song. And you know what, man? It's good. I looked at Twitter to see what people thought about it as well. And everyone seemed to like it, which is very rare in wrestling. Naomi would get the win tonight over Alba Fire by a submission. Interestingly, though, it was Isla Dawn actually getting involved in the match. Some heel tactics from the Unholy Union. I think a heel turn is exactly what this tag team needs. They're witches. Why should witches be good guys? That makes no sense. But there is only one spot left now in the Women's Elimination Chamber, and of course we know that Battle Royal takes place on Monday Night Raw. It was a dominant performance tonight for the Authors of Pain, making their SmackDown debut. I think it's their debut. Did they actually wrestle on SmackDown prior? I don't know. But I like the fact they used like their past accomplishments prior to wrestling to sort of get them over a little bit. They just dominated two NXT guys. I do have a complaint though, okay? And it actually is the entrance. Obviously it goes black and white. And this is really cool. I love this faction. But I just hate how it just transitions to a camera cut and then the colours back on. Like, let them do something that brings the lights on or something. Like, you've got to give them that mystique and that power. Like, just to have a camera cut kind of sucked. So hopefully that's something WWE can work on. Fun show. Genuinely a very fun show. Love the end segment. Love Hollywood Rock. For me, 8.5 out of 10 for sure tonight. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. Never miss another upload. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you next time. Peace!